Well, here I am, day 59, and this is mile 58, 586, something like .7, I think. This is Glade Road, and I'm not too far from Marion and also the Gross Close exit where the AT crosses Interstate 81. I think it's another maybe 7 miles to my north. But today I'm going to hike to the south, back to what was that place where the South Holston River was yesterday? At any rate, Tees Road. So it's a little over 12 miles. It's a rainy day, so we've decided to take it a little bit easy today. Okay, I have a new postulation. Hiking is easier on the Blue Ridge Province rocks than it is on Valiant Ridge. As you can see, there's the spine of the Valiant Ridge is generally made up of some quartzite, like the Tuscarora, and it gets really sharp and blocky like this. Whereas the Blue Ridge doesn't have as much stuff like this. Actually, the best to hike on I found yesterday is shale. But at any rate, this is quite obnoxious to hike on. Check out these ferns here, man. I tried to identify them, but I'm not sure. Boy, they're so much taller than normal bracken ferns, and they have that odd pod right in the middle. I'll find out what they are. I've been really slow this morning, mainly because, well, I've run into 12 hikers, most of them are through hikers. Lightning is the blonde-haired girl. Apparently she's a trail runner, and she's from Hagerstown, Maryland. And I passed her, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. I see why her name's Lightning, because she always zooms by me. But today we had a chat for the first time. And I saw a guy, Katz, who I probably identified earlier. Katz is from Ottawa, Canada. And we had a good talk about hockey. Our teams played each other for the championship back in 2007. So we had a good time talking about that. Maybe I had a better time than he did, I don't know, since my team won. And I used my Merlin app to try and identify some birds. It gave me like 4 different birds. So I don't know what to think about that. Wow. This is Fern City. Pretty cool. I've never seen ferns grow wall to wall in the forest like this. Well, there's your normal everyday mayapple. At any rate, okay, from what I can tell, keying this out, these are cinnamon ferns, which apparently are fairly common in light moist areas. Well, they must like today. So much for the cinnamon fern. Okay, this is a good foot trail here. One can cook on this. Well, there's a little bit of... As soon as I said it, I get back to the rocks. Not too bad though. You're supposed to, when you encounter a log on the trail, you need to step up onto the log and then spring out away from the log, just in case there's a rattlesnake hiding behind the log on the other side. Okay, I'm here at Highway 16 again. That way over there is to Marion. That way is to Sugar Grove. This is the Mount Rogers Pat Jennings Senior Visitor Center. I think it's the headquarters or something too. Well, I guess that's the bathroom. This is called a Partnership Shelter. Bound to be a story behind that name, huh? Nice log cabin design. Pretty cool. Okay, it's about 2:15. Maybe you can hear the wind blowing through the trees. I've hiked just about 7 miles, and the weather forecaster said to expect rain at 2 o'clock, and it sure looks like it's going to happen. Also, there's thunderstorms forecasted. And I got ridge running to do here for some time. At any rate, trying to make some miles here before it starts to rain, or rain hard at any rate. I was just taking some pictures of the May apple blooming, and I hear the thunder. Been looking for some place to stop and eat lunch. Running low on energy. But I don't want to sit down in all these grasses where the ticks could be. Well, the sign says view of the Rye Valley. Always wonder where rye came from. But as you might notice, I'm under my umbrella because it's raining. Passed like 25 people today, including one guy through hiker I gave a ride to in Irwin. I hadn't seen since then. That was around April 16th, 15th, something like that. It's kind of cool to see him again. At any rate, carrying on. Okay, how's this going to work with an umbrella? Clear on the left, clear on the right, barely squeezed by. Oh boy. Nice forest of May apples, many of which are blooming. I don't know if you can see that or not. Dang. How is it when I get my umbrella out, I have to go through all these trees? I swear, I don't remember going through so many trees like that. Talking about a forest green, huh? Earlier I was all excited about having to walk on that quartzite, all the angular rock. But now I've come down off the top of the mountain. I'm on the side where there's shale. And so this footpath is just sweet. Nothing to twist your ankle on. Just soft, small, subangular stones. This is pretty cool here. I'm actually on a raised railroad grade from when this place was logged, I guess. You can see the trees have grown up on it. Those are older, mature trees, but yet drops off on both sides. So it's possible my shale here is really brought in by the former railroad company. I'll be looking at any outcrops I can find to see if it's local rock or brought in. Well, I've reached the end of my section. I have nothing to do. And unfortunately, my car is way down there because they were doing trail magic here today and all the parking spaces are filled.
Here's some notes on the natural history that I saw today. First, a map of where I went. Cross-section showing the ups and downs of my trip. I traversed from left to right. I identified a few birds. And here is the information on the cinnamon ferns that I found today. The geologic map is quite interesting. I was in the valley and ridge, and it was bisected by a number of faults, underlain primarily by the urban formation, which has a ridge-lying sandstone or quartzite, and in a small area was the shady dolomite, which underlain the valley